Bah, 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 bah. All right, we're back. It is Wednesday night. It is 7:24. We are hitting the phones. I have uploaded 200 for sale by owners that I have very likely called in the past. However, I don't feel like hunting through Zillow tonight, so we're just going to do it big. We're going to go live. We're going to work our way through this list. And proof positive that the FSBO approach works. I just got a phone call from someone that I had met a few weeks ago and presented to, and she asked me to list her home. So that's 6 so far for this month, and 4 more to go to get 10 for the month. So let's do it. And away we go. So we got 200 loaded into the Mojo dialer. I got that data from Vulcan 7. I recently reconnected with an old friend who was asking me questions like, where do you get your data from? Which is something that comes up in here often. There are all kinds of different data providers out there. Vulcan 7 is the data provider that I use, but there are tons of them. There's Mojo provides data, RedX, Espresso Agent. There's a ton of them, but my preferred vendor is Vulcan 7. I upload that into the Mojo triple line dialer. Makes me more efficient when dialing. And boom, we're going to do big things. So away we go.
Using your touch-tone phone, please enter your PIN number. Your PIN number can be found in dialing box. You are now logged into the Mojo dialer. Please press the start button on your screen to begin calling.
All right. We're doing big things. We're going live. Let's see if we can help some people today. So, interesting. I uploaded 200 and it filtered out more than half. So there. Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. Actually, I spoke to you the other day. Is that right? This is Mike, right?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, good. Did you get my analysis?
No, I never did.
Oh my goodness, I'm afraid it might have went to spam. That's no good. Okay, would you mind? What is your email address again? I want to resend that.
It's YUV.
Yeah.
EAT.
Mm-hmm.
MITY.
Okay.
At Gmail.
Super. Okay, perfect. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to resend that to you, and I'll follow up tomorrow. Okay, my friend?
All right.
All right, have a good one. Bye.
Bye.
Yes, I completely left him off the hook. That was intentional. I do not want that listing. Not yet. He is not ready. But since I've pounded these leads, at least the beginning part of this. Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. My records indicate that your property is for sale by owner. Is that true?
It is, but I'm actually an agent, so I'll just stop you there. It's going to be in flex soon, but not yet.
Okay. Have you had any offers on the property?
No, not yet. No.
Okay.
I'm going to do an open house this weekend.
Oh, okay. And you're an
Oh,
agent?
you going to bring me an offer?
Yep. So.
Accept, of course.
Oh, that's. I love that. That's great. Okay, so so you're a broker?
Agent, not a broker.
Agent, okay. All right. And do you have it in the MLS or no?
It's not, but it's going to be soon. I'm switching right now the brokerage, so.
I see.
Hence is for sale by owner.
Okay. All right. Well, hey, let me ask you this. If you knew absolutely for certain that by doing business with me, two things would happen. One, the property would sell. Two, you'd end up with more money net than you could any other way, with or without an agent. Now, I know that's a big promise, but would you at least want to hear more about it? Be honest.
With what? I'm sorry?
Would you want to hear more about that?
Not right now, no.
Okay. Would it?
No, only just because I am an agent. So, I mean, I know.
Well, I'll be candid with you.
But then when
It wouldn't be the first time that I've co-broked with someone who is an agent. Just so you know, I'm with Remax Direct. We've sold 15,000 homes since 2008. We're averaging one a day. And properties like this absolutely should sell. But because of the lack of inventory that we have. Would it offend you if I ran an analysis as it relates to price and emailed it to you?
Sure.
Okay.
I don't know how we're FaceTiming, but we're FaceTiming now.
Oh. I don't know how we're FaceTiming either.
I'm in my car.
Oh,
There
okay.
we go.
I'm in my office, so no, I don't know how we're FaceTiming, but that would have been cool. What's your email address?
JEC08.
Okay, perfect. And the number that I called you on, is it your cell phone? Okay, so what I'll do is I'll text you my contact information so that you have it. I'll email you the analysis as it relates to price. What I'd really like to do, and I think it's awesome that you're cooperating with brokers, I'd like to lay eyes on the property and see if it's something that we think we could get multiple offers on. Is there a time that I could meet with you to lay eyes on the property? I've got availability. I'm kind of booked tomorrow, but Friday's wide open.
Well, no, I'm an agent myself, so I'm not going to list it with anyone else but me. But by all means, sell it. By all means, find me a buyer.
All right. Okay. Well,
I'm doing
you're doing an open house?
Yep.
When?
Saturday or Sunday?
Saturday or Sunday, or Saturday and Sunday?
No, I'm not going to do both. I might do both.
Okay.
I'm going to update Zillow tomorrow.
Okay.
I think Saturday.
All right. Well, I've got a mega open that I'm hosting in Wellington from 1 to 5, so Saturday's out for me. But if you go live Sunday, I'd love to swing by and chat with you. What are the odds of you doing Sunday? 50-50. All right. Well, here's what I'm going to throw out to you, and you tell me if this meets with your approval, because I don't know what your schedule is, but I know that mine books fast, and I don't have a lot of visibility. Can I put you down for 2 o'clock Sunday? 15 minutes. I'll look at the property. Worst case scenario, I'll do a little bit of guerrilla marketing. I'll blast the video to my database. It doesn't always work in securing a buyer, but many times, about 15% of the time, I'm able to secure a buyer just off that. Can I put you down for 2 on Sunday?
Yeah, but I can't make any promises to you.
Okay, so I'll confirm it.
No.
If that's okay. I'll confirm it on Saturday, just so I know I've got the time and I can make it. It looks like we're FaceTiming again.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't. You want to see me? I want to see you. All right. So okay, cool. So let me ask you this: when I sell the property and get you more money than you ever thought possible, will you do an amazing testimonial and tell everybody what a great job I did?
Well, sure, of course. If you did a great job, I would talk about it, of course.
Awesome. I love it. Okay, cool. So here's what I'll do, just so there's no misunderstanding. I'll text you my contact information so that you have it. I'll run the analysis. I'll email it to you. I've got you down for 2 on Sunday, but I'll confirm that on Saturday just so we're both on the same page, and we'll go from there. All right?
Yep, that sounds good.
All right, I appreciate it.
Hope
Hey,
you find me a buyer.
I'm going to do my best. Let me ask you this, though. When you do sell the property, where are you going next?
When I sell it, I'll stay all right, but just downsizing.
Okay. All right. I love it. Okay, cool. So I will. I'll connect with you here shortly via email and text, and we'll confirm on Saturday night. All right.
All righty.
All right, Jessica. Have a great night. Bye.
You too. Bye.
So she's an agent, as you have heard. That is almost certainly a complete waste of my time. But a fun exercise in seeing how long I could keep a agent on the phone. And it is a nice house. So let's just put you down as a contact and go next. Hello, this is...
Sorry, I can't take your call right now. Leave me a message and I will get back to you as quickly as possible. Thank you.
Hell no. Not leaving any messages tonight. That's my morning trick.
Please leave your message for 203-895-1302.
Nope. What's up, Eddie? Give some. Get some. Give some time. We're spending time right now. Ask away.
40844411190 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. The subscriber you have called is not available. Please leave a message after the tone.
I will not leave a message. I will not do that. Possible owner. These are my favorite. Possible owner. Address blank. All right, we're doing big things.
This is Lily Rosario from Exit Palm Realty. Please leave a message and I will call you back.
No, Exit Palm Realty. I will not call you back. I will not do that. Hello, this is...
We're sorry. You have reached a number that has been disconnected or is no longer in service. If you feel you have... Hello?
Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. My records indicate that your home is for sale by owner. Is that true?
Yeah, I can't speak now. You can call me back up.
Okay, yep. No, just real quick, what are you asking for the property? Good talk. So these names don't look familiar, which is encouraging because the first 18 all seemed very familiar, like I've called them in the last few days. But come on, Thomas, you're up. We're doing big things. Hello.
I've reached the number 904-707-4134. Please leave a message and we'll get back to you. If you're calling about the house for sale, please leave your name and a number, and we will also respond to your inquiry. If you're a realtor or broker, thank you for your interest, but we do not need assistance in selling the home.
At the tone,
He needs assistance.
please record your message.
I wasn't going to leave a
When
message,
you
but
have
he wants to be
finished
cute.
recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. My records indicate that your property is for sale by owner. Is that true? If you would, please give me a call back. My number is 561-516-2622. 561-516-2442. Again, 561-516-2442. Thank you. Hello.
Please listen carefully as our menu options may have changed. Calls are recorded for quality assurance.
Oh, mine are too. Mine are too. All right, we're doing big things. We're getting shit done.
Hello?
Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. My records indicate that your property is for sale by owner. Is that true?
Yes, sir, Chris.
Awesome. I love it. How much are you asking for the property?
$439.
$439. Okay, great. How many bedrooms? How many baths?
3 bedrooms, 2.5 bath.
2.5. Okay. Have you done any upgrades or improvements to the property?
Well, let's see. You can look at it on Zillow.
Okay. Yeah.
Get all that information.
Yeah, what I see, I love. Actually, I'm looking at Zillow, and I'm also looking at Trulia, and there are a little bit of inconsistencies in the data. And it's weird because they're both owned by the same company. Let me ask you this. Are you trying to sell the house by not having it on the market with a real estate professional? Is it because you hate realtors?
No, I just like money. I'm not going to give away $24,000.
I hear you. Look, at the end of the day, it always comes down to commission. I totally respect that. Let me ask you this. If you knew absolutely for certain that by doing business with me, 2 things would happen. 1, the home would sell. 2, you would end up with significantly more money, bottom line, than you could get any other way, with or without an agent. Now, I know that's a big promise, but would you at least want to hear more about it? Be honest.
You can't get me any more money. The bank won't appraise that house anymore than the way I've got it posted. So how are you going to save me money?
I'm going to net you more, sell it faster, and with less stress than any other way. Here's what I'd like to do. And just so you know, I'm with Remax Direct. We've sold 15,000 homes since 2008. We're averaging 1 a day. We've got 6 offices throughout Palm Beach County. What I'd like to do, if it meets with your approval, I'd like to run an analysis as it relates to price. I'll email that to you. What's your best email address?
I know I'm good. I know what value I want to put on the house.
Sure.
I don't want to go with the realtor, but I welcome you bringing somebody by, and I'll gladly give you the 3%.
Well, I love that. That's fair enough. Well, let me ask you.
Definitely, I'm paying.
Sure. Look, that's more than fair. Here's one of the things that I've done, and let me ask you if this is something you'd be willing to consider, because I'm about creating win-wins for both of us. One of the strategies I use when helping for sale by owners like you is by hosting and throwing a mega open house event. And here's what that is. I will drive traffic and boost traffic to your property, okay? The buyers that come that are interested in your property, those are 100% yours, okay? I don't want them. They're for you. Any additional buyers that are not interested in your property, which will usually be the case, those I would obviously want. So with that in mind, would that be something you'd be interested in?
Any buyers that you bring, you have full commission on.
Okay.
I have my own open house going on, so I don't want to sign any contracts.
No.
I'm about to put it on the MLS listings.
Okay. So,
but if you have some people to come by it, that's super.
Well, okay. So when is your open house?
If you look on Zillow there, it's listed this Saturday and Sunday.
Okay. All right. So you've already got that piece down. Would it offend you if I went out there the following weekend and put you down for a mega open house?
No, because I'm about to go online with a company that's going to list it on the MLS and so forth and have the open houses. But like I said, if you can bring people,
Sure.
More than happy to give you your percentage.
Okay. Well, let me ask you this before. So by putting it in the MLS, what value are they bringing, besides just putting it in the MLS? Are they doing anything to boost or promote the property?
Vicom, you familiar with them?
Yep.
So you know what they do.
Yeah, no, not a lot. Not a lot compared to what we do. Would it, before you, so obviously at the end of the day, it's about the money in your pocket that's net to you. If I could substantiate first of all, how we are radically different than them, but how we could substantiate and put more money in your pocket, would you be interested in hearing about that? And be honest.
No, not really, because just like I said, you can't raise that any higher, the value of the home. You're going to want to take your 3%. So how do you save me any more than?
Well, that's a great question. Well, first of all, just so you know, commissions are always negotiable, and I never let them stand in the way of doing business. I don't. That's how we've sold 15,000 homes since 2008. The way I net you more, number one, is I find the right buyer. Okay. And it's not just about putting your property in the MLS and hoping somebody else finds it. It's about going out there, getting incredibly hyper granular in terms of trying to put the property and the marketing that we create in front of people who are actively shopping for properties just like yours. We do that on a national basis and an international basis. And we're really, really good at that. I know there's nobody else out there that markets the same way we do. Additionally, we're going to drive a tremendous amount of traffic to your property in ways that no one else is. Currently, right now, we've got 25 active buyers that are looking for properties just like yours in Waxahachie. Do I know if it's right for them right now? No, I don't. But what I'd like to do, again, if it meets with your approval, and I'm not, look, if at the end of the day the numbers don't make sense, then I don't want you to do anything that doesn't benefit you. But if we could show you how we can find the right buyers and market your property the right way and negotiate on your behalf to net you more, I think it might be something you would at least want to hear more about. Am I right?
No, not really. I've sold 3 homes myself. I've been with realtors, and when they can't sell it and they don't bring people by, all they want to say is, you know what, you've got it priced too high.
Yeah.
You've got to put some rock in the driveway and reduce that price, and it'll sell. So I've been there. I've done that. I got to try this. So
sure. And look,
let me try this. But like I said, I definitely would jump up and down if you could bring somebody by it and they're ready to buy it.
Okay. So why don't we do this if it's okay? And again, I respect where you're at, and if it doesn't make sense, if it doesn't make dollars, it doesn't make sense. I get that. I would like, though, an opportunity to lay eyes on the property, see if it's something that might fit with our buyers, but more importantly, see if it's something I feel that I can get you multiple offers on. And the reality is, with the lack of inventory we have right now, if you are priced the right way, that's what should happen. Let me just look real quick. Would it be feasible to get 15 minutes of your time Friday afternoon? I will not waste it.
Saturday and Sunday, we've got that open house. If you'd like to stop in then, would that be possible anytime Saturday or Sunday?
You know what? That actually might work. What time is it on Sunday, if you don't mind?
Saturday, I think it was from 11 to 4, or 10 to 4, and Sunday was 11 to 4.
11 to 4. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Saturday is 10 to 4, and Sunday is 11 to 4. That's it.
Okay, cool. So I'll pop in on Sunday. That would be fine. Let me ask you this though: if you were going to win $1 million by guessing correctly, what price realistically do you think a buyer would pay for your house?
You never know. You get into these price wars where people just keep raising it, but realistic, what is the bank going to pay? I'm right on the curve, I think, at 439 of what the bank's going to appraise that place facade.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason I can get that, I think, is because the way the house is uniquely built, with 2 air conditioners, a split zone, courtyard house, and I think I'm priced about the max where it should be.
Okay. All right, so let me do an analysis and see if I can get fluent in pricing and see if we're speaking the same language, which I think you're probably right. Let me ask you, when you do sell the property, where are you going next?
I'm not sure. I own the property next door. I may build, or I may look you up and see if we can't find a property that needs improvement.
Outstanding. Well, that's what we specialize in. We're a full service real estate team that works together to get your needs and your goals accomplished. That's exactly what we do. Okay, so let me ask you: when I sell the property and get you more money than you ever thought possible, will you do an amazing testimonial and tell everyone what a great job I did?
Of course.
Awesome.
I believe in working it both ways. I don't hesitate to fire people and don't hesitate to give them a raise. That's just the way it is.
I love it.
But
And that's actually the way I structure my listing contract, just so you know. So you have I don't lock anyone in. If at any point I'm not performing the way I said I would, I deserve and actually demand to be fired. So that's there's an easy out in my contract. But look, I appreciate.
It's hard. I understand your side of it, and if you don't have a buyer, you don't have a buyer, right? And that's just the way it is. But too often, people are just dying to get that 3%, sign it, and you never see them again. And, it's closing.
Well,
that's just not good.
That's terrible, and that's what those type of.
It really is.
Those type of people do not last in the business. Just so you know. So I look that you're right. Okay, so here's what I'll do, and I appreciate your time tonight. I'm going to text you my contact information so that you have it. I will email you the analysis, and then I'll look forward to popping in there on Sunday, somewhere around 4:00. All right.
All righty.
Okay. Have a great
Thanks.
night. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So we are on to the next one, and we're doing big things. It's kind of a weak appointment, but it's an appointment. Hello, this is Chris Igoe.
Please leave a name and number at the tone, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. Thank you.
Look, the FSBO strategy is great because you can pop in there. He's going to have an open ear. I've already warmed him up a little bit. He will be impressed with my listing presentation, and when he gets kicked in the teeth by the reality of the market, then if I've done a good job and I've connected,
The Google subscriber you have called is not available.
he will convert. And that's exactly what happened tonight with the...
Please leave your name, number, and a brief message, and I'll get back.
Oh yeah, I remember Wolf. The Wolf of Wall Street. But yeah, getting in front of the FSBOs is key. Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. My records indicate that your property is for sale by owner. Is that?
Broke up.
Oh, can you hear me better now? Hello?
Your phone is broke.
Can you hear me better now? Yeah, I'll call you right back. No problem. Okay, bye. Can I change my phone? No, but I can call you back. So I'm doing a little texting with the new listing before I get back on the phone real quick. Okay, so never heard back from. Okay, so back on the horn. 481. Hey, George, it's Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. My records indicate that your property is for sale by owner. Is that true?
Yes.
Okay, I love it. How much are you asking for the property?
$350,000.
$350 large. Okay, I love it. How many bedrooms? How many baths?
It's 2 bedrooms, 2 baths. It's a villa.
Two. Okay. All right. Have you done any upgrades or improvements to the property?
I've done 5 upgrades. I painted 2 bedrooms. I didn't personally, but I had 2 bedrooms painted, a bathroom. I had 2 new roofs with rugs. I had a new dishwasher
Mm-hmm.
and a new refrigerator. And I went outside and I did a couple $1,000 worth of landscaping.
Awesome. I love it. Let me ask you, are you trying to sell the property by not having it on the market with the real estate professional? Is it because you hate realtors?
I just sold 2 properties for close to $1 million over on 4th Street.
Awesome.
Without a realtor.
Yeah. Well, honestly, it doesn't surprise me if you're priced right with the low inventory environment that we're in right now. You know, look, you very well sell it. Let me ask you this. If you knew absolutely for certain that by doing business with me, 2 things would happen. 1, the property will sell. 2, you'll end up with significantly more money, bottom line, than you could get any other way, with or without an agent. I know that's a big promise, but would you at least want to hear more about it? Be honest.
Well, I don't understand how you could cover 6% where I would make more money by using you.
Well, I would love to show you exactly how I do that. Would it offend you if I ran an analysis as it relates to price and I emailed that to you so that we're both fluent in the same language?
I'm not dealing with the email. My daughter is, I'm 87. My daughter is taking care of the email part of it.
I hear you. Wow, okay. 87. You sound like you could wrestle a bear to the ground.
I am.
I love it. Well, what's the secret to your longevity?
What am I going to do with my longevity?
No, what's the secret to it? I'm 42. How do I get to be your age?
I got divorced 38 years ago. I stopped drinking. went to the Gold Coast Ballroom, and I danced with all the honeys and had relationships with some of them. Some of them died, some of them dropped me, some of them I dropped. And now I'm 87, and I'm in my townhouse.
Well,
Anyway, you do whatever you have to do, but I'm trying to sell it on Zillow myself. If I get that $350,000, I will. And in the end of February, if I don't sell it, I might think about putting it on with a realtor.
okay. Can I throw this out to you and you tell me if this works? What I'd like to do is lay eyes on the property. I'm not going to waste your time. We do have active shoppers that are looking for properties like yours in Deerfield Beach. Is it possible to pop in there maybe Friday afternoon to see the property?
Yeah, you can see the property. It's empty. I live next door.
Okay, cool. So what if we were to do this Friday?
Why don't you come tomorrow?
I'm booked tomorrow.
Okay.
Otherwise, I would love to meet with you tomorrow. But I've got availability Friday. I could do. Does 11 work for you?
Yeah, but call me early Friday morning because I'll forget who to call you.
Okay.
And why do you want to see the property?
I want to see if it's something, number one, that fits the criteria that my buyers are looking for. On one end, if I can find you a buyer. On another end, personally, I want to see if it's something I believe we can get you multiple offers on if you choose to go down that road.
All right, let's see what happens Friday morning.
Okay, so what I'll do is just so I know I have time, and I'll confirm it just so you don't forget. I'm going to put you down for 11 on Friday, and I'll confirm it Friday morning so we're both on the same page, okay? All right. I appreciate your time tonight. Have a great... Let me ask you, when I sell the property and get you more money than you ever thought possible, will you do an amazing testimonial and tell everybody what a great job I did?
Absolutely.
I love it. All right. Well, have a great night, and I'll look forward to seeing you on Friday.
Where are you located?
I'm in Boca.
Well, you know the area then.
Yep, absolutely.
This is in Deer Creek.
Yep, I know exactly where it is. I'm literally 5 minutes. My office is 5 minutes from where you're at. So I'll see you Friday at 11.
All right, take care. Have a good one.
You
Bye.
too. Bye-bye. All right. George. There we go. So you heard it here first. The keys to longevity in life are to quit drinking. I've already done that. To get divorced, I'm not going to do that. And dance with all the honeys, ballroom dancing. And my dancing with the honeys days are over, except with my honey, who we'll get our dance on. All right, so let's go back. Where am I? One. What time is it? 8? All right, so I still got a good half hour before people get furious. So that's 2. Dose. I got one more to get back to where I said I would be. When I made my big claim on, what's today, Wednesday, so was it yesterday or the day before? I don't remember. It's Groundhog Day. Yeah, this doesn't make any sense. Let's go... Start dialer. It's telling me there are only 8 records left to call. That doesn't make any sense, but fuck it. All right, if there's only 8, there's only 8. We're gonna do big things. and go live.
In your touchtone phone, please enter your PIN number. Your PIN number can be found in the dialing box on your You are now logged into the Mojo Dialer. Please press the start button on your screen to begin calling.
Boom! There we go.
Forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 40844411190 is not available. At the tone, please record your message. When you have finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
No, I'm not leaving. So, just to show you how gangster and old school can you see that? That's my...
This is Lily Rosario from Exit Palm Realty. Please leave a message.
I've already called her. Where was I going with this? For some reason, I lost the order of this list I was calling. Let's try it again. FSBO 200, 124, Power Dialer. Call this list from where I last left off, starting with new leads first. Okay. Call this list from top to bottom, regardless of where I left off. No. Let's do that. You're filtering 194 records out of 199. Why? Does not make sense. This really doesn't make any sense. All right, Stump the Chump. Mojo is playing a game of Stump the Chump with me right now. I don't know what's happening. There were 87 something leads to call. All right, fuck it. I'm just gonna dial this last 8. Okay. Yeah. So, thank you for bearing with me. I'm trying to figure out this technical glitch, which I have not figured out, so fuck it. This is
It can be found in the dialing box on your screen.
This is
You
not
are now
ideal.
logged into the Mojo Dialer. Please press the start button on your screen to begin calling. Forwarded to an automatic voice message system. 408444111.
All right, we're down to the nitty gritty. 5 more to call.
Lily Rosario from Exit Palm Realty. Please leave a message.
I've hit her at least 3 times tonight. Sorry about that. Sorry, not sorry.
How can we help you?
Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. My records indicate that your property is for sale by owner. Is that true?
No, it's not.
No, okay. Did you
So
sell?
your records, wherever your records are, my friend, they're not accurate records.
Oh my goodness. All right. Well, that's
But
unfortunate.
here's the good news.
What's that?
If you have some buyers that want to buy the house, we're paying 2.5%.
Oh, well, that's fantastic. Then I do have the right person. Awesome. Cool. Can you tell me a little bit about the property?
Sure. It's located in the Garden Isles community.
Yeah.
It's a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home. It's all remodeled. It's got an 18 by 20 kitchen with all marble floors, granite tops from South Africa, Juparanda Wild Dream, maple wood cabinets.
Sweet.
The living room is an oversized 21 by 17 living room with Brazilian Kempis hardwood floors. The master
I got to bring my Brazilian wife then.
bedroom. What's that?
I got to bring my Brazilian wife.
The master bedroom has mahogany floors. There is a master bath right in the master bedroom. Has a walk-in closet. The master bedroom has sliders off to the patio overlooking the Intercoastal Canal. It's got a 70-foot dock. It has a sun deck with a spiral staircase to the sun deck. 454 feet. Florida room, all marble. What else can I tell you about it? It's got 6-ton train, air conditioner, high efficiency. It's got an on-demand hot water heater, air-conditioned 2-car garage. It's got lots of closet space.
I love it.
Dual walk-in attics. Have I missed anything?
No, you did it's a very comprehensive list. That's a great job. Let me ask you something.
Yeah.
Are you trying to sell the house by not having it on the market with the real estate professional? Is it because you hate realtors?
It is on the market. It is listed, sir. So that's what I said. Your information was incorrect.
I see. Okay.
So that answers that question.
Yeah, no, that's I don't know where this data's coming from. I got to get it refreshed. Okay.
Yeah.
Perfect.
So we covered that in the first minute of the conversation.
We did, but
So if you're calling to list the property,
no.
that's already done.
Yeah.
If you're calling to sell it, now you have the right number.
Yeah, perfect. Well, I'm curious. Who did you end up going with?
Blue Lighthouse Realty.
Okay, so yeah, that flat rate fee, right?
What's that?
Blue Lighthouse is a flat rate MLS fee, right?
What does it matter? What's important is that it's listed and you're going to get a commission.
No, I love it. Don't get me wrong. The reason I say that is I'm very familiar with them. I'm with Remax Direct. We've sold 15,000 homes since 2008. We're averaging 1 a day. In terms of marketing the property, the exposure that you get, it's just very different. I'm not knocking it. It's great. You're in the MLS. You've got exposure. One of the things I hate as a listing agent is when you have a realtor who just puts it in the MLS and expects somebody else to sell it for them. That to me is the definition of laziness. That's not what we do. It's not part of our secret sauce.
Yeah, no, we don't need someone to be selling for us.
Sure.
We're on board in handling the selling of the property each and every day, multifaceted.
Cool.
So we don't need to, pay somebody a listing fee
Well, we're doing all that work ourselves already.
Right. Okay. Well, that's look. I love it. What I would like to do, if it's possible, is to get 15 minutes of your time to lay eyes on the property. We've actually got about 35 active shoppers that are looking for properties like yours in Pompano Beach. It's not a come on. It's a fact. If it's possible, I'd like to meet with you and see the property. Could I pop in there Friday afternoon?
Well, let me save you a trip.
Okay.
Because if you have any intention of trying to sway us over to have you list the property, that would be a complete and total waste of your time.
No, so I respect where you're at.
If you really want to sell the property and you have some buyers like you just said,
Yep.
that's a whole different story. But if you're going to try to talk into listening with you, you're wasting your time.
I don't presume to think that I could talk you into doing anything at all. I think
There you go. Now you're talking.
I think we're on the same page with that. I'm not going to insult your intelligence. So here's what I do, and here's how it's a win-win. If you Google my name, you'll see exactly what I do. But I like to go and work with for sale by owner listings just like you. I come, I see the property. I want to obviously view it for myself. While I'm there, I do a quick guerrilla marketing video that I boost to my network, to my database. It doesn't always secure a buyer, but about 15% of the time I'm able to secure a buyer just from that. So in and of itself, that right there is reason enough to come see the property. In addition to that, one of the things that I'd like to do, if we meet and it's a good fit, I would love to host a mega open house for you. What that is, and I'm sure you know how to do an open house yourself, what I do a little bit differently, we go out there and aggressively market and advertise your property. Anyone that comes to your property that is interested in it is your buyer. I don't want them. They're yours. Anyone who is not interested in your property, that's not the right fit, I would want to be able to work with them. It creates a win-win for both of us. You get traffic, you get buyers.
I'm familiar with that technique.
Yeah.
No, we're not going to be doing any open house stuff. But thanks for that offer.
All right. Well, listen, it's always an open offer. So if you change your mind, that's cool.
Yeah, sure.
But in the meantime,
let me just. I'd be more than happy to take down your name and phone number.
Sure. Yeah. So
I'm hoping that you're going to call me with an appointment to show the property. That's what I'm hoping for.
Yeah, well, I want to do better than that. I'd like to put. So I book pretty fast. I've got availability on Friday if it's possible to pop in, do the meet with you, do the quick video. I'm not going to ask you to list. You have my word. Hand to God, I'm not going to ask that. But I would like to shoot that video and see if we can drum up a buyer that way. Is that something that would be all right?
With the guerrilla marketing, you said?
Yep.
I'd like to look at your website to see exactly what your guerrilla marketing looks like. That's what I'd like to do.
Sure. I'm on. So my website is igoerealty.com. That's.
So how do you spell that?
My last name is Igoe, and then
Igoe.
You got it. Realty, REALTY.
Okay.
.com. But are you on Facebook at all?
No.
Okay, so that's a lot of where I do. So what I'm able to do is when I go there, actually, if you go on YouTube and you just punch in Chris Igoe, you'll see exactly what I do. So it's
Chris. And how do you spell your last name?
Igoe.
You
got it. I go, you go, we all go. You won't forget my last name. So what I'll do, the number that I called you on, is it your cell phone?
I don't know what number you called, sir.
814-2400.
800-814-2400.
Yep.
No, that's our direct marketing line.
I see. Okay.
Yeah.
So
Cell phones don't have 800 numbers as far as I know. Maybe you know differently.
Yeah, well, they can be patched through, so I wasn't sure. What I was going to propose is that I text you my contact information so that you have it in your phone. So why don't I do this? What's your best email address?
What are you going to be emailing me?
All of my contact information so that you have it, and then some links to the guerrilla marketing that I do, so you get a feel for what I do and who I am. Yeah.
Yeah, let me give you an email address for that information. It's Targia1, T's and Tom, A-R, G's and George, I's and Ivory, A's and Apple, the number 1, at AOL.com.
Perfect. Okay. Super duper. So that's what I'll do. I'll shoot you an email with all the particulars. Can I put you down for Friday at, let's call it 2 to pop in?
Like I said, Chris, the first thing I'm going to do is go on your website here. I want to check out your guerrilla marketing, see exactly what it is.
I respect
See
that.
exactly what you're doing.
Perfect.
And, if you want to give me your phone number as well, then if I'm interested, we can pursue it from there.
That would be wonderful. My number is 561
Yeah.
516
Yeah.
2442.
Okay. Now, where did you see our listing?
So I've got a data provider that I use that sources.
Yeah, so the data provider just sent you something, so now you know that
It's
you're going
wrong.
to make a lot of calls and find out that not all the information is accurate.
You know what? It's not. I wish it was 100%. It's not. So yeah, that's just the way it goes.
No, we probably have gotten with no kidding. We've gotten about 46 of these style of calls that said that they were for sale by owner, and they're from this database that they're getting.
Yeah.
And I know how the database is getting it. They're picking up some websites that we have that look like it's a for sale by owners. So
Yep.
you're wasting a lot of money doing it that way, but that's up to you.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Well, no, that's. Hey, look, I'm glad we connected. There's no question about that, and hopefully we can create a win-win.
Yeah,
and
I
both.
hope that you have so that means you haven't seen the house or anything like that. You know nothing about other than what I told you.
No.
First thing I would suggest you do is go check the house out and see all the photos and stuff, and see if you have any people
I'm in the
that
process.
might be interested in this type of house. Because what I told you could just be, hoopla. I'm going to make it sound like, the Taj Mahal. So I would suggest you go on.
I'm doing it as we speak.
MLS or any of the key websites in this business, and you'll see our little house here, and perhaps you'll be able to find a buyer instead of trying to find sellers.
Yeah, well, look, I appreciate your business acumen and the coaching here. That's good stuff. I don't know how I got to my position without having talked to you before. So this has been educational.
I don't know how you made it this far.
I don't know, but
with the database you're using and
look,
the techniques, I'm surprised. But anyways,
what the good news is, I found.
You have a great night. I hope you got a few laughs on our conversation.
I did.
I hope that you give us a call with some real buyers.
I will do that. Give me a call when you see my stuff and you're impressed. And in the meantime, let's sell that Taj Mahal of yours. All right.
Okay. Thanks a lot.
All
Thanks
right.
for your call, sir.
You're welcome. Bye bye now.
All right, bye-bye. Bye.
So that was fun. And there's a guy who was convertible once his flat rate fee place, Blue Lighthouse, fucking whatever the fuck it is. I mean, they don't work.
Hello?
Hello, this is Chris Igoe with Remax. I'm giving you a call. My records indicate that your property is for sale by owner. Is that true?
It is.
Awesome. I love it. How much are you asking for the property?
Well, you haven't done much research, have you?
Well, not as much as you have, evidently. I mean, it's your house. So the reason I'm asking, I'm looking at Zillow, I'm looking at Trulia, and there's two inconsistent sets of data. That's why I'm actually asking the question.
It's 440.
I love it.
It's 440.
property, and we are working with realtors, so if you have a qualified buyer, we'd be glad to make an appointment to show it.
Awesome. I love that. Okay, cool. Have you done any upgrades or improvements to the property?
Well, it has a new kitchen and new floors.
Okay. Super.
New carpeting upstairs, tile downstairs, and it's going to be painted. It's going to have a fresh coat of paint on it, but it hasn't got it yet.
Okay. Cool. Well, let me ask you something. Are you trying to sell the property by not having it on the market with a real estate professional? Is it because you hate realtors?
Yeah, I think we've talked before, but like I said, we're working with realtors off of 3% at closing.
Okay.
So if you have somebody that to see it, would like to show it, not just to the realtor, but to a qualified customer.
That's all I do.
I'd like to make an appointment, but other than that, it just woke me up. So.
Oh well, wakey. All right. Well, real quick in closing, if you knew absolutely for certain that by doing business with me, two things would happen. One, the home would sell. Two, you'd end up with significantly more money bottom line than you could get any other way with or without an agent. Now, I know it's a big promise.
Well, we've done this before, so thank you. You have a good evening.
All right, have a bidet. I said bidet. Have a bidet. All right, so
Is now complete. All records have been called based on your call.
we're working with we're qualified buyers.
To log out of the dollar.
All right, so that's 2 appointments. I don't know how many dials that was, etc., etc. But that's how you do it. 2 appointments. Get some.